Very important things in a campaign is not only to let you know me and to ask for your support, but for myself, I want to know about you and your community and your problems to help put back the things that we've lost in this country.
I believe that everything that government does at the local, state, and federal levels that relate to human beings ought to be designed to keep families together and to make strong neighborhoods. We need to tear down the wall that exists between Washington and the rest of the country, between the White House and the Congress, and between the White House and the people. One of the differences in my own campaign and most other nationwide campaigns is that we've been out constantly now for almost 2 years among the people of this country. And we've seen the devastating blows that have been hit on the American people by the Nixon-Ford administration. 2.5 million more people on the unemployed rolls in the last 2 years alone. A 14% increase in the cost of living in the last 2 years alone. These kinds of personal impacts of bad management in Washington have human meanings among the people who've gotten hurt so bad.
Movie theaters here, supermarkets, drugstores, this was a clothing store here, bakeries, it's all gone because we can't get mortgages for the houses. They redline us.
It took 70 years to build up home ownership in the United States. Up through 1969, we had over 50% of all the homes in America owned by the families that lived in them. It only took 8 years under Nixon and Ford to tear that down. In only 8 years, we now have only 32%, less than 1/3 of the homes in this country owned by families. That shows what a terrible change took place when the Democrats went out of office. What we took 70 years to do, the Republicans have destroyed in 8 years. We have an administration now with no direct concern for the people of this country. The statistics are bad enough, but the worst part is how it affects human lives. It's very bad on a father or a mother who've been employed 15 or 20 years to go on unemployment compensation. And then when that unemployment compensation runs out, to draw the first welfare check. It hurts human dignity. This has become a welfare administration and not a work administration. We're going to change that next year.
The last thing I want to say is this. We've got a long way to go in this country. And it's not going to be easy. And no president can do it alone. And no 535 members of Congress working with the president can do it alone. On election day, that's just the beginning of making these changes in our society. And if there are things that you don't like in your own government, if we've made mistakes that you don't want to see made again, or if there are hopes or dreams in your own lives or in the lives of your children that you'd like to see realized, I hope that you'll join me in a personal commitment to change our government for the better.
Vote for Jimmy Carter, a leader for a change.